Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator Soul. There's been a couple things that have piqued some interest in the comment section in the last episode, and that's all right. Let's have a chat about our Avatar 2 AV2, shall we? So there's been some suggestions about putting in ferrofibrous and internal heat sinks. The most internal heat sinks we can install is one. That is it. It's got a built-in core. We cannot change the core. So at a 280 core, we get exactly one heatsink. And that leaves us... well, we don't have a +1. So we can't do that. The other suggestion was putting in ferrofibrous. Well, the thing with ferrofibrous is it requires 7 fixed slots. And as you can see, we are pretty full. Additionally, we also cannot remove the endo steel that is built in, so we cannot change it either. So that's one thing to keep in mind. The other thing that come up was the issue with PPCs. As I had played around a little bit, I had installed 2 PPCs, got mad that the heat was too much, then stripped them out. The other issue with the PPCs is they have recoil. And one of the comparisons that come up was, well, you know, a Gauss does the same. It's a pinpoint weapon, 75 damage. It weighs significantly more, but, you know, the heat is a little bit less and away you go. The other issue is, yeah, again, recoil on this PPC is 2. That means we cannot actually install it in a location with the Omni lowers. That means we're going to have to put it somewhere where, you know, we don't have the Omni lower. It could be a torso, or we could put all the weapons onto one arm and then throw a PPC on the other arm, which... you know, if you're not going to be able to use the ability to put the lowers on and get the bonus evasion ignore, it kind of gets to be an argument for and against. So it's just one of those things. And yes, I will admit, I am somewhat hypercritical, because I could very well just install one ER PPC and not have to do another and call it good. But if I have the ability to use lowers and get them into that location, I'll try and do that. ER larges... yeah, they don't do as much damage, and they are slightly less tonnage. Range is a little bit better. It's kind of a toss-up on this one. They do get the +1 evasion ignore. I don't actually want ER larges here. I would be much happier with large pulse clans installed in this location. They are, I think, heat might be a little bit more though, so. This build is not a final build. Let me just put that there. And then there was the issue too about E-War gear, like the probes and the Guardian ECMs. I know there's some machines that are just designed like in their original layout. They just don't have those, and that's fine. To me, these are worth having. The little extra bonuses they give you are great. Same with the C3 Slave. I know it doesn't give a whole lot, especially when it comes down to a master. You know, like, what does a master give you? When you have a slave equipped, a master will give you 10% sensors of 5 sight distance and +2 sensor check. So it's not a whole lot, but it is enough to make it worth it, as far as I'm concerned. It does help. That's my stance on it anyways. So just hopefully that answers some questions. I know I'm probably going to answer some questions here in the comment section already, but hopefully that does help for others who may not be reading the comment section. That being said, let us go ahead and focus a little bit on what we have in store, literally. Still looking for that compact gyro, because I would very much like to get that cannon up and running. And that's no gyro. Okay, that's fine. Next up. What is available for missions? That's Jade Falcon. That's Lyran. Hell's Horse. And again, anything against the clans would be good for weapons. This is a destroy base. Might be a thing. Oh, and there's also been a comment too in some of the other videos about a little bit of a speech impediment I have. I have a little bit of a dental issue at the moment. which I'm currently working on. So if I do continue to slur my words, I do apologize. It's also a problem of speaking too fast, so I'll try and work on that one too. We could destroy base, Tundra. This is against Lyran. But I would very much like to actually get on Lyran's good side. You know what? Let's go against Clan Hell's Horse. They're going to have nasty vehicles, and it's going to ruin my day. Do we want to go for more rep? Worth it? It's 14 versus 10. It's 4 more rep. Yeah, not overly. We are a long ways away from getting the Lyran Commonwealth to like us, but gotta start somewhere, I guess. We will go for 3 choice picks, 12 random for 1.49 million C-bills. The other issue is Magpie. Son of a driver for the Bradford. Or do we? Might be 0. Gunnery and tactics are good. Don't look cautious, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. The other thing we want to try and focus on too is getting that last slot lined up so we can actually start fielding this avatar too and start working and tweaking with it. Little things we got to work on. 1 bit at a time. See everybody planet side.
Command interface initiated.
All right, immediately 2 pips on the board. So that's 10 machines we're going to deal with. We're going to make it 15. What do we got here? Scout launch to the rear, reinforcements there. How big is this map? That's a little disconcerting. That's the map edge, and that's saying there's enemies right over here. Okay, well, it looks like we got 3 on the board. Let's get everybody down, see what we got.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Yeah, they're all lined up over here. What do we have? Conjurer, Black Lantern, Hellbringer, Champion, Mad Dog, Horned Owl. Crusader variant. Hippogriff Sojoy. Balak supports. Ebon Jaguar. 2 of them. Both A variants. Bellona, Laser, and a Stormcrow, L. Adur. Bellona, Well, I don't think there's any chance for compact gyros here, but there's definitely a lot of chances for weapons.
Orders. On the move. Full speed.
Big question is, how do we want to support? Well, I guess it still depends exactly how the enemy is going to move. On how we're going to approach this. Someone didn't move. Who didn't move? Battle armor.
Yes.
Flyer's probably going to be our number 1. Twin LRM-15s, ER medium, and twin rockets. Oh. Well, those Jags are probably going to be a little bit of a problem too. Ultra 20s are no joke.
How can I help?
If they can land, they will hurt.
Ready to run.
And they will hurt a lot.
Yes, boss.
the rifleman up to some high ground so he gets a better view of the entire battle site.
Orders?
Conjurer moving up. And Jag pushing up as well.
Standing by.
You know, if that flyer wasn't there,
Double time,
it'd be
let's go.
super nice to just focus on those Jags. But if wishes were unicorns, we'd have horse meat every night.
Ready for orders.
Just gotta get around this corner and hit somebody as hard as we can. Champion's moving.
Standing by. Understood. Move
Havoc, we gotta get you running. Lona, Stormcrow, Ornal, Hadur. Not quite. Not quite a threat from the Hardur. Somebody's got a UAV coming down. The Balak didn't move.
Yeah.
The Balak did not move.
Roger.
UAV down. And the Jag tripped over his own 2 feet.
Yes, Commander.
It's putting us in range of the 20s.
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
If these streaks fire, this could actually be really good.
Firing on time.
The streaks did not fire.
Standing by.
Rifleman's got no shot.
Standing by.
That is a 98% hit chance. You're gonna have to follow it up just in case.
Engaging target.
Couldn't risk it. Could not risk it. And someone's packing multiple small launchers. And it's a battle armor, of course it is. Jag G getting a little paint scratch going on here.
Yes.
Hardball, you see the UAV, that's about it.
Let's roll.
Yeah, decent hit chance.
Guns on target.
No UAV for you. Unfortunately, that means we can't engage the 20s. Which means they're probably going to get a free shot at us.
Commander? Let's see what this baby can do.
Which is going to be a problem. Everybody's swinging at the Fujin.
I've got your back.
I'll try and keep everybody
Friend.
a little lower so they can't really see, and cross our fingers that stray shots don't hit cockpits.
Orders. Going full throttle.
Maybe. Can we ping this? No, not in range. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Receiving you.
I actually want to reserve Dark Chaos just in case.
Reserving action.
Everybody hates the Fujin. It's also probably the only target they have to see, so I'm not surprised. That's an Arrow 4 lined up for us now. Barcast taking some hits. Really?
Critical hit. Critical hit. Good to go.
You pop my darn heat sink
On my way.
and hit me in the
Double
cockpit.
time.
Ooh, Jag actually pulled back. Ooh, good hit from the Storm Crow on the Fujin. Players are working overtime.
Standing by. Confirmed.
All right, other Jag is on his feet. Let's see if he decides to fall back or engage. Yeah, does not want by the looks of it. I wonder how many shots those guys actually have. Can't tell.
Receiving you. Okay. Full speed it is.
Well, time to start working on what we got.
I'm gonna keep on the
Hit on the A.
What is it already? On my way, Commander.
And focus Angel. Can you block these guys out? Barely. Barely got one.
Guns on front.
That's another head hit. And straight up killed him. Okay. Is that 2 arrows we got coming at us?
Talk to me. Aye, aye.
Certainly something of 2.
What's up, boss? Copy that. Full speed.
That's going to be short range. It can't be long range. Nope. Whipped it.
Ready for orders.
Ooh, what do?
No shooting, just running.
I put her right over the splash zone. That was entirely my bad. I would love to actually throw a bunch of mines down here. Let's see if I survive first.
Confirmed.
Shot landed on the Storm Crow.
Waiting for orders.
Cactus, let's just get you out of the splash zone for now.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
40 for a Thunderbolt.
Confirmed.
No fire. A little more damage on the Fujin from the Storm Crow. I hope we have enough armor to survive the impact here. We're gonna find out. Hey, everybody's taking shots. All right, Jag A does not want to play. Well, too bad for him.
Double time. Let's go. Sensors locked on.
I mean, darn sure we have good hit chances on him.
Receiving you.
And the arrow will be dropping shortly. Guys in the back line still trying to push up. Ow. I guess we got a couple choice targets here. Fujin did not suffer any splash. Well, you know what?
Right here.
I'm not gonna argue. It's just not worth it.
Full speed, no shooting. Got it.
Again, let's focus down that 20. Hippogriffs going for the Barghest. Again, scratch and paint here.
Systems holding.
Well, he did cost me a heat sink, so there's not really much I can say on that one.
Understood.
Let's keep that evasion up. And throw mines of the lantern to lock those guys out behind him.
Copy that.
There, hilltop denied.
I've got your back. Roger. Full throttle.
And Melona, you don't have the armor to do this. But you might make it out. Yeah, bounced pretty much all those rounds off the turret. Unfortunate.
What is it already?
Oops, hardball.
What is it already?
I want you there.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that was enough. Melona down.
Ready for orders.
Why, hello, Crow.
No shooting, just running.
I was just looking at for long range. Nope. It is most assuredly short. Torso's open on the Storm Crow. Ooh, champion, what are you rocking? LBX AC-10.
Commander.
Yeah, she certainly got a kick.
All right. Let's see what this thing can do. Coming.
Alright, Rifleman's running hot.
Yeah.
We don't really have a whole lot of shots here. We'll get the Barghest to flank with the Rifleman.
Acknowledged.
And Fujin staying in.
Standing by. Got it.
We kind of spread out just a little bit too much here. Black Lanterns, they got the terrible weapons today by the looks of it. Also got terrible heat. Stormcrow doing some light damage to the Rifleman. Horn Owl doing some paint damage to the Avatar
Just
too.
a scratch, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Zero. I would like you.
Roger.
Honestly, top would be great. But if we can jam up with a bunch of enemies, that'd be alright too. Hellbringer with a ghost. And you, Hadur, are the one doing the damage.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
I see the jagged, I'll know.
Piece of cake.
No better vigilance.
Fire in the full south.
Vigilance and swing it we can. Hippogriffs slowly making their way up.
Just a scratch, Commander.
Need something, Chief?
Honestly, not really a whole lot of people going to take shots at us in return. So we'll stand and shoot. That could have been so bad.
Good to go.
But it wasn't, so I'll take it. How's our heat? Gotta turn one of these off. Yep.
Next on it.
That's an engine crit on the Storm Crow.
What's up, boss?
Let's see if I can follow this up.
Aye, aye.
And that's a core open on the Storm Crow. And we have 0. Well, might as well. Ah, that's 25%. Why is that so low? Obstructed, sprinted, minimum range. That's not much better.
Locked on.
No hits. Rifleman weathering the incoming fire from the owl.
Talk to me. Copy that.
Yeah, I better delete a crow here.
Roger that.
Boom. Boom.
What do you want? Let's roll.
Well, our hit chance is actually really good. Heat is a problem. I turn the mediums off. My better hit chance weapons will still hit. Maybe. And that took an arm off him, and...
Pushing the red line.
Huh. Ladder down. Boys in the back playing with mines, and I love it. And Dark Chaos, where can we get you out of Splash Zone? We can put you right here.
On it.
There we go. There's that 20. I knew you were gonna come back here at some point.
Ready for orders.
Have I get some evasion, swing wide, 58.
Copy that.
Whole lot of nothing. Same with that arrow. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, Jag is back on the menu.
Waiting for orders.
Is it worth it even just giving him a kick? Not really. Stay in cover. That solves our heat problem.
I'm starting to cook here.
Huh. Jag down. All right.
How can I help?
Well then. What do we got here?
Affirmative.
You're the one with the arrow, and you got twin AP Gauss. Okay, that's also a problem. We need our large. That angel active.
Damn you.
Boom goes the Hadur.
Yes.
All right, Avatar, you're just gonna shuffle and cool down here. Battle armor. I am gonna have to deal with you sooner rather than later, by the looks of it.
How's it going? Going full throttle.
Looks like we're gonna get a cooldown turn.
Yeah, Commander.
Yeah, what do we got? Mad Dog.
At your tail.
That Gauss round didn't get very far.
I'm here.
Havoc. Get into siege mode.
All weapons are go.
Some damage on our target.
Overheating.
Throttle.
We'll use the terrain and stay low. That way we can avoid the other incoming lance until we're ready to engage them.
Let's do this. Roger.
Cooldown turn for the rifleman. And the indirect is going to start really stacking up here if we're not careful. At 6.
Roger.
That's a negative. We didn't get to auto-delete one of the members of the squad, which is a shame. That Howl is certainly a missile boat.
Minor damage.
Mad Dog. Swing and a miss on the Fujin. Mad Dog is carrying battle armor too, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, not anymore. They just dismounted.
What's up, Commander?
So, problem.
Location confirmed.
Shuffle, use terrain. I think we're still covered. No, not enough. Turn that Guardian off and brace up. We're about to start getting some incoming fire on that Jag, I think.
Talk to me.
LRM2s. A lot of them. Yeah, that explains a fair bit.
Reporting light damage.
All this ship damage.
Standing by.
That and my dislike for losing that heat sink right off the bat. Oh, we're gonna love you hippogriffs now. That looks like a narc on
What do
you.
you want? On my way, Commander.
Let's get everything tooled up.
Guns on target.
That's 2 open. No kills yet. Champion's up. Ah, I knew that was coming.
Commander?
Hellbringer. Or do I ping? Battle armor's narc. No need for a ping.
Taking a shot.
Just to get someone's attention. He's got that hyper. No, the ally heavy. Sorry, not the hyper.
Roger. Targeting for an alpha strike.
That's 3 of 5 open. Still no booms.
How's it going?
Rifleman out of range. We're out of line of sight. Sorry, not really range. I do not want to let those hippogriffs go before me, please.
Ready for orders. Coordinates received.
Do I delete one?
Target confirmed.
No. Ooh, scratch the Fujin. Ow. Jags are taking some hits.
Standing by.
In a siege mode. Oh, we're hot, that's why.
Roger. Firing on target.
Oh, I don't know.
This heat is frying my internals.
Rhinos are on the move. Mastodon.
Good to go.
Do not like how I can't see.
Let's move.
Adjust. Cactus.
Yes, Commander.
Come on, give me some kills. That's 1. Well, I did say some kills, and that certainly was some.
Was sloppy, lad.
What is it already?
Can't really argue that point.
Guns on target.
That's another one.
What do you need? On my way.
Give me a missile.
Engaging the target.
That is a whole lot of nope going on here. Who do I want to tickle? Mad Dog it is.
Target acquired.
All right, Conjure, what are you doing? Going for the Bradford. Bear.
How can I help? I'm moving.
Let's get rid of these hippogriffs. All right, hippogriffs gone. Champion kind of shuffling. Havoc.
Yes, Commander. Roger.
Cool right down if we can.
Target confirmed.
That landed. I'll take that. Bradford taking hits. Not bad.
Light damage, Commander.
Receiving you. Heading out.
That's 80s. That short or long range? Definitely short range. Turn one of the larges off. I think I shot my friend in the back. Twice. 3 times. Maybe.
Receiving you. On it.
Well, we'll see what we got. Mad Dog, you have not gone. I'm going to Vigilance.
Locking on target.
Mad Dog is now unsteady. I don't think we're going to get a chance to capitalize, though. Mad Dog landing a hit on the Lament. And more battle armor with missiles. What do you guys actually have? Can't tell.
Ready for
Cannot tell. Let's make the other side work for it.
Eye on.
Yep, that horned owl is slowly grinding away here.
Commander. Roger that.
That's all right. See if we get this Mad Dog down.
I'll make them.
Armor torso. That was the arm. Sort of the BC energy computer. Ah,
Orders.
I like that stuff.
I am moving in.
Vigilance this. I think we're out of swarm range.
Affirmative.
We're about to find out.
Waiting for orders. All weapons are go.
And destroying all the battle computers.
What do you want? In motion, Commander.
Oh, Mad Dog down.
Receiving you.
Roger that. No shooting, just running.
Just about got everybody. Longhorn.
Waiting for orders. Going full throttle.
Champion. Hellbringer. Honestly, probably stay on the Hellbringer. Just keep making him nervous.
Commander. On the move. Full speed.
Conjure, moves. You gonna do indirect? You are on the Bradford.
Commander.
We are going to find out here very quickly if I am indeed outside of swarm range. So it would appear they didn't have the ability to swarm. Argel's working overtime.
Got my attention.
Side shuffle and damage.
Target confirmed.
Yes. Moving.
Turn this angel off. Not really doing anything at the moment. Leg open to the Hellbringer.
Something I can do. Double time. Let's go.
I'm gonna vigilance as well. Full alpha strike. Lower leg destroyed. Head hits. Not
Yes, boss.
enough. But I can get up top here.
There.
Do some more damage. We're gonna vigilance you. An improved heavy ghost is nothing to sneeze at. If I get a leg on this guy, that'd be great. Yeah! He's got 1 HP left for the pilot. Horned Owl, do you have a direct line of sight finally? Nope. Didn't really need it though. Armor's getting a little thin on the front compartment of the Bradford.
Holding.
Last time that happened, that cost us a pilot.
Roger. Full speed. Roger that.
Yeah, I'll take the stray shot of the champion. I was kind of hoping for something like that.
Standing by. Roger.
See, those better be better hit chances, what I'm seeing. They are, but not much. Yeah, taking hits on the Jag G. I wonder if they don't have the ability to swarm. They must not.
Orders.
But you know what? Perfectly fine by me.
Confirmed.
That's my hit chances. Off. See what we get.
I copy.
That looks like it was enough. Conjure, return fire on the Barcast. Armor's holding.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yes, Commander.
Gonna move on, Lament. Keep your angel active if you're actually doing something. Rifleman taking some hits. Not bad.
Receiving you.
Zero will just shuffle you up.
Go.
Hot damn, let's do this. Yeah?
Let's get you sprinting into cover here.
Consider it done.
Champion? Streaks did not fire. Cactus.
Waiting for orders.
Champion.
Roger that.
Center core open on Champion.
Feels like a sauna in here.
Moving. Done.
Give me those reds. Cockpit hits. Not enough to blow them up, though. Longhorn.
Receiving you.
Let's do something to save ourselves a little bit of trouble, if we can. Yeah, that was a heatsink crit. Unfortunate. Alright, everyone's thinking here. Rifleman. Getting peppered. Armor holding.
Hey there. Understood. Moving fast.
This is going to be short range. Yep.
Firing all weapons.
Give me a boom. Champion down. Soul. I need you. Conjure's already hot. We get rid of those rhinos, that'd be great. Rhino's gone. 13. Conjurer falling back. Going for, yep, Battle Crow. Holding together.
What do you need?
We got one guy sitting at turn 4 here.
Firing. All ready.
Hyper assault landed. I'll take that. 0.
Fast enough. I'm taking damage.
Kind of stay out of the minefield here, but that's an arrow.
Commander. Understood.
And now the battle armor's gone. Let's push up on the Conjurer here. Can we get our last narc to land? Yes, sir. And that's an arm off the Conjurer as well. And the Conjurer hitting the Bradford right in the damaged frontal plating. That's all right.
How's it going?
We return 15.
On it.
And that was a boom.
Ready for orders.
Get the Horned Owl out of here. Horned Owl down.
Waiting for orders. Double
Hard
point.
push Conjurer.
I copy.
Not a cockpit hit, but I'll take it.
What do you need?
I need... I actually need to fall back a little bit.
Acknowledged. Waiting for orders.
Turn one of those PPCs off.
Roger that.
Good hits. Good hits. Conjure, swing and a miss on the Jag-G.
What is it already?
We're gonna stand very still and take the shots.
Done, done, done.
Another one bites the dust. Conjure is the only thing left on the field.
I'm here.
And his time is very much limited.
Firing.
Heavy damage.
Got my attention. Affirmative.
We capitalize? Maybe.
Roger that.
Oh, that's a lot of good hits.
Commander.
Cactus. Yeah, just race up.
Let's get this done, team.
Ready for orders. On my way. Double
Anything,
point.
Longhorn, last Gauss round, make a count? Nope.
Right here.
Yeah, just stand and end them.
Giving them everything I...
There we go. Machine down.
Mission successful.
You know, if it wasn't for that through armor crits, that would have been darn near flawless. We still took armor damage. But it wouldn't have been anything fancy to write home about. 1.1 million in the bank, I'll take. Yeah, barcasts. We do have a replacement for it, so that's good. What actually made it on the board? Conjurer. Extended torso twists. Core's still there. A whole lot of nothing else, though. Horned out. That's only a 35-ton machine? Ooh. And I think that was it for machines that actually survived. Nope, I lied. Black Lantern, you got a Guardian. M Heavies. Mask and Active Probe did not survive. How about these Jags? Ultra 20 survived. Outside of one machine gun. Outside of one machine gun, that's a whole machine. And yeah, we don't have enough for either of them. Interesting. Hellbringer! And I don't think the... No, improved HCR did not make it. There's an ally heavy. The Melona. Nothing really singing to me. Let's disassemble everything and see what we get. More AP Gauss rifles. Already have 4. Here, mediums. Fortunately, only one large pulse. That's unfortunate. We can upgrade some weapons on... well, I think the avatar's already upgraded. Might not need those. Endo Steel, cores, XL engine, Guardian ECM, some kits, standard diffusion. Oh. Well, let's get medium pulses because we need some of those. Large pulse because I would very much like to get those switched out on the other avatar as soon as possible. Fortunately, there's nothing here for cooling. But this is a little cooler than the large lasers. Grab the 20. Theoretically speaking, we have a better chance of getting 20 in a random than what we do just picking it. Well, not... Yeah, I screwed that up. If I pick it, obviously I'm going to get it. Theoretically speaking, we have a better chance of getting a 20 than what we do getting the Engine XL. Which we don't have any in stock either for that. No compact gyros. We already got some of these. No, we don't. Not anymore. Feel that in the last machine. That's okay. Theoretically speaking, we still have one in storage, but we actually haven't done anything with it yet. We have one bin of Ultra 20. And damn, is that not an ammo-hungry weapon? Especially those things, oh, there's only 5 shots in one bin. Ugh. You would need 4 tons to fire the thing twice, 10 times. Sorry, in 2 times mode. You know what? I did say it was going to be weapons. Let's grab weapons. Let's grab fun weapons. We're going to be able to run it? Who knows? Balak, get out of here. Hippogriff. You know what? We're going to keep on saving up our BA parts just to see what we get. ER mediums we don't really need. Got some cores, heat sinks, standard fusion we can sell. We'll keep the swarm. Unfortunately, though, no ammo. That's all right. That is okay. Just trying to think how we're going to get this to work. Because I could pull... If I pull both those large lasers off that avatar. Install... 1 large pulse. That means I will have to... Oh, God. 260,000 for repairs in 14 days. Jeez. That's a little bit higher than I thought it would. Anyways, back to what I was thinking. Allow me to actually do what I was thinking. If I pull both ER larges... Get that large pulse installed. We are right now extraordinarily cold. With 2 tons remaining. She'll run now. She'll run great now. She's overcooling. Am I overly happy with it? No, obviously we can make this better. But it's going to need gear. Gear we don't have. I'd love to switch this cooling pod for a heat battle computer. And if we had some torso items for heat, we could start stripping sinks. And maybe, just maybe, sneak that other large pulse on here. 342 damage. Let's get it going.
On it.
August. I'm gonna stop work on you. Make sure it's loads, yes. Then we'll get that sacred changed out. And get that back up and running.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
All right, not bad, not bad. In fact, I think that was pretty good, all things considered. Yep, not bad at all. I'll take it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, by all means, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. And if you happen to have any more suggestions or comments about what's going on with the builds, by all means, drop them on down below. I love having feedback, and I love having back and forth. All I ask is that if I say, hey, you know, we don't have that piece of equipment or we can't do that build because of this, with that not actually being in our storage, just don't rag on me too hard on that one, all right? Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.